So what is the peanut anyway?
Order.
Before I move on to my rebuttals, I would like to make some point of clarification. If the first speaker on the opposition side would understand by using chemical castration, we are not going to cut off their penis. We're not gonna cut off their testes. We are just gonna give them a pill, which would basically stopping them from having a feeling that they want to feel that they want to have sex. So if you would listen, then you wouldn't be offering a counter model, which would basically fails after you listen. So I have 4 rebuttals to make. The first rebuttal is about the child. If again you would listen to our first speaker argument, he have already stated that about the child. What would we do to the child? You would give them a rehabilitation, but you didn't listen. You are just assuming that we didn't say anything about it, since you just wrote it that way in your case and didn't listen to our about your model On our side, we have proposed about the propose a whole new way. But look at this on your hand. On your side, you only propose about retribution. Or right now in the status quo, the status quo right now, they are giving them a consequence, which is also putting them into jail. So as you can see now, we are debating this because the status quo doesn't work. So therefore, your model fail about retribution doesn't work. Also about giving them a second chance. How can you prove that by giving them a second chance by coming out of the retribution? They would basically having them 100% clean and having no proof at all at this. But if on the other hand, if you look at it on our side about the chemical castration, we have already having proof from the Ministry of Health. Since USA, UN, they have already proven that it really does work. So please have some proof and listen. Yes.
You say that you just give them the pill or to treat their penis and don't want to have sex. And you say that you give them, if they want to have sex, you give like a white guy in your model.
As if you would know or research this one before, chemical castration is basically a pill you take every day, so you wouldn't feel and you want to feel these feelings you want to have sex with. So now, understand? Okay, now I have two arguments. My first argument is about the benefit of castrating pedophile, and the second one is the rights. First, about the benefit of castrating pedophile. I have 3 sub-layers. The first one is about justice and morality. By giving them chemical castration, we would basically give them justice to both sides. Since now that guy doesn't want to have this feeling of having sex, so now he can't go out and have sex with a kid and a child anymore. And on the other hand, the child, the victim. Now the victim would be basically having this justice, since that guy cannot do anything to any kid anymore. And now that child will be basically in the rehabilitation, as my PM already stated. Now, so would be basically creating more justice rather than putting them in jail, rather than not doing anything with it. My second subclash is about safety to the society. By giving them these chemical castration, we are giving the safety to the society. Now, since they take it every day, these people are basically just like a normal human with no feeling of wanting sex. So now, by these people not having it, people are not scared of this pedophile anymore. And now they are free to take their child to go have a walk without even having to be scared of a guy having to like kidnap her or him and have sex with. So now it would be basically giving them a much more benefit to the society and having no pedophile in their country. And this second subclass would be leading to the last one, to what is basically giving a better image to the whole world. For an example, if you see this country are filled with pedophile, more than 20% of the male are pedophile, and now, would you want to come into this country and have a vacation with your family and you have like 3 child? Of course not, because you never know, you are buying something and then the next thing you know, your child will be gone. So of course you do not want that. But if you give them chemical castration and by giving them these pills, so now they want to have one feeling, they are just a guy just walking past by. So now you don't have to be worried. So now these people can just come in without having to worry about this pedophile having sex with your child or having any problem with your child. So by giving them this, they would basically come in and have a vacation here, and now they would basically come here and that would increase image or better image of their country. And now about the rights. Why does the government have the right to do this? For an example, as I would give you an example, as my PM stated example, a guy would basically run up to a child and rape him, right? So that guy had basically abused the child rights to stay alone, right? So now that guy, he has to do his right since he abused it. The government has the right to abuse him. So now he would basically lose the right and will force to be taking these pills. So now they would give him stop these feelings from having sex in the society. So now, how about these rights? So now everybody will basically later on in the long-term run. Now nobody right will be abused by pedophile, and the kid will also be happy. Now I'd like to summarize. So far I've been talking about the benefit of castrating pedophile. So first, by castrating pedophile chemically, we would give them justice and morality. Since now they didn't lose their sex organ, but they're just losing the ability to have sex. So by giving them this, these pedophiles will lose the ability to have sex. So now the child will basically this child will basically give them the right back. So now they can be. So now the child will be in the rehabilitation, having their mentally being back to normal. But then on the second one, we will have a safe to the society, which would basically having no pedophile walking around with nothing, with no pill around, or now they can just go out and have sex with another kid. So now people are not scared. We are providing them with a better society and about that better image. So now there will be no pedophile walking around. People will start coming for vacation out of order. About the right, since the pedophile abused the child, right, the government has the right to abuse themselves. And before I ended my speech, I would like to clarify my point again, that on our model we use chemical castration, not castration that cut off their testes. And on my rebut, I've already said I have proven your model and your argument failed. Thank you.